away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia's close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Brumetery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. Had I intended to kill you... My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented more than you'll ever realize. The poison... All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves' Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for... Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. Remember, speak only to Anther. Trust no one else.
This one has something sweet for the fellow. The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar. At a fair price, of course. Each has their own way.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking to travelers.
Yes, what is it? Carlia? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal?
Even Ranmir can only drink so
No problem. Let me see it. Oh, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning, Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
This is exciting, isn't it?
And here we are. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious. As some of you may know, Sarthor was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about the inhabitants of Sarthor.
I find it hard to believe we might find in here.
To be able to study such an early civilization. Well, are there any questions before we begin? I can certainly share a bit of what I know. Ah, yes. I expect he'd appreciate any enchanted items will do. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do?
Jezalgo finds nothing but
Brenna,
dust
my
in
dear,
these ruins.
why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Interact with them. Just identify.
yes. I've only looked through a... Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected. Well, this is kind of unusual. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
What just happened? I'm afraid I did. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? And danger ahead? Why, the Psijics have no connection to these. Perhaps we should take a look. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? All right, then. Maybe old, but I can put up a fight. This is simply fascinating. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. I just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while. I mean, I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. This is simply fascinating. Until next time. thought it high time I caught up with you. Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this. Why is this buried so far within Sarthol? What could this place be? All right then. Huh? Huh? Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power. This is simply I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
It's no secret that the college... Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. Very well. Thank you for bringing... Toftian, since he's apparently occupied, and I speak with Ura, and good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
You are now in the Arcanium. Disrupt my Arcanium. Now, do you require assistance? I know what you want. Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything. I said not anymore. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? Fight well.
You there. You were in Sarthol, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard. Take a look. All right, then.
You know, you can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent. I shall explain to you the mysteries of the Outer Realms. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Mm-hmm. Till next time.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house?
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal.
You don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Strange lights?
What are you hiding?
Hey, I'm not hiding anything.
Keep
It's
your damn
closed
magic
for a
to
reason.
yourself. Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thunmore. We're done.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers. I told you I'm not hiring any more. You idiot! Do you even know? I'm sorry, I got too excited. Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment. I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide to the Former Tongue. Preposterous. That research represents years of personal toil in some of them. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. While I appreciate being an admirer, I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that... Very well. Perhaps when my... research is complete, I'll feel more... Look, I'm very busy, so this better be important. Yes, their history and culture is all around us in Markarth, a race of stone. They invented machines and built elaborate and then, at a time we are still not sure when, to protect my research for what? And the excavations into Nichuanzel are dangerous. Persistent, aren't you? I'll let you in if you agree to something. If you deal with Nimhi, enthusiasm. Good. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Oh, be certain to purchase my farmer translation tome when it's completed. What is it this? You have my gratitude. That's, as promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Oh, really? If you find Stubborn, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though.
You here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves, understand?
Whole Dwarven city underneath the keep.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research. This is Markarth, Traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
Be disturbed. Kill any intruders on sight. Call for backup if you need it. Let no one through. As you say.
Think this is?
Another trap, most likely. Things are dangerous. 3 of the guards died when the lower hall flooded with steam last week.
search the tower. Don't tell anyone or what we're dealing with here.
Adriel, what a day.
Taking it out of your hide.
I'm being as careful as I can.
Did you just talk back to me? I'm not paid to listen. I'm paid to keep you working. Now work. I could smelt metal in half a weak-willed pink skin. I have to do everything.
No, I'll work harder. I spilled just a bit of metal and
You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here? Well then, look. Look all you want. And when you're done looking, what? But he hands all the paperwork over to Nepos, the nose, to finish. Every other day seems one of the laborers. You don't like the Nords? Fine. But pledging your whole life to killing
They don't like us
that's
talking to
just dumb.
people when we work.
All right, then.
Tacitus, need a new blade? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Let me know if you need something forged. Got enough? Take a look.
Was there something else? I suppose it would be inappropriate. A rubbing, eh? Oh, I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us, so it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes... I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do.
We must hasten to Riften before you've come this far, so I see no harm in... The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the... If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
The mages don't let us go in the college. They said it's not safe in there.
You dirty thief!
No more!
Guess it's all clear now.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
There's an apothecary in town, yeah. It's down on the lower walkway, so stay sharp if you go.
I'm glad you're here. Are you ready to face the Guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh?
Welcome to the cozy little... I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the Guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from a vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
He didn't need to pick the lock.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
ID8. It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold. The jewels. It's all gone.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin. Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Something troubling you? I'll listen. Something troubling you? I'll listen.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything. Trying to make Mercer look bad in... Was there anything else? I feared that was the case. From that last... Anything else? What? Nightingales? Was there anything else she told you? Then I have an important... I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for any... Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Be careful, lad. This is the last. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in... Better question would be, what did he leave? Mercer took everything. Even all of our plans are gone. Before Mercer took over, Gallus started collecting every bit of material he could on locations the Guild could heist. Museums, keeps, estates, you name it. By the time Mercer took over the Guild, we must have had a few dozen. I don't have a clue. Without 2 keys, it's impossible to open. I have a key. Delve in. Good question. I've only... If you can get past his trained watchdog, I think... No. It's some... I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would load. Huh. That'd be... Mercer's holding something... Talk to Vex. She used to know him very well, if you catch my meaning.
I'm relieved Bunyolf has an open mind, or that could have gotten good.
Can't talk long. Good job. Now, good. My client. This business is a regular target for the Guild. I keep... Nice. Yeah, this is what you need to know.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
If I see Frey, I'll pluck it. Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his... I think there were 24 in all. Some of the Guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. That pig? Oh, I have info on him. Vald? The only thing Vald understands is gold. Sure, but he'll ask for a whole lot. I mean, you are asking him to betray Mercer Frey. Your best bet would be to erase his debt with Maven Blackbriar. If you talk to her, she might be able to give you the details. Of course, you could just run him through and take what you need off his corpse. I could care less. I bet you are. Which one do you want? Every now and again, if that means breaking into... Feel like doing a bit of shopping? Good. Here's what you need to do. I heard what happened, and the Guild owes you thanks for bringing this to light.
How can I help?
I dare Mercer to come back here. He sets 1 foot... I dare Mercer to come back here. He sets 1 foot in a cistern and I'll cut it off. Huh?
someone there?
Guess I was just hearing things.
Go to the college, Da said. Use your smarts, he said. Like I'm supposed to figure out which college he meant. Should have known she was lying. Said she'd wait for me, but they never wait. Lying, little harlot. That brat ain't mine. Could be anyone's. Won't get one rusty septum from me. Wizards. Now that's power. Bet they got that secret magic. Can turn wood to gold. Yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold. What was he thinking? Fool never saw me pull the ace out of my boot.
Temple!